Good evening. This is Yazi Muhammad, come from Born Again Africa, and we are continuing our interview series. And today I'm introducing you to one of my best employees, and I want to introduce her. Name is Mariama Vidogo. Mariama Vidogo, welcome to Born Again Africa.
Thank you.
Please, can you tell our audience how old you are?
I'm 15 years old.
And how long have you been with Born Again Africa?
3 years now.
3 years now. Okay, so that means you started when you were about 12 years. And what school do you attend?
I attend at Mpofu DA Theatre.
And what level are you?
I'm in level 9.
When will you complete and go to senior high school?
I'll complete in 2020.
Are you a good student?
Yes.
Are you a class prefect?
No.
Okay.
I'm a office girl.
Office girl. Okay. So you have some position at the school that you. Okay. Since you've been working here at Born Again Africa, how do you find working here?
Working here is a good.
Feel free. What I mean is, how do you like working here? Is it good for you? Do you find that it's helping you or it's not helping you?
Working here is good for me, and I'm learning so many things here, like serving, cooking. Yes, I learn a lot from.
Okay. Well, that's good. You know, because when you started here at 12 years old, that's not the working age. So you came here more as a person that, somebody that we are also wanting to help to train. So that is part of what we are offering to some of the youth in the community. So when we met you, when I saw you, I thought of you as a person that I could work with and train. So you've been helping us on the weekends for the past few years now. And your sisters, Naomi, has also come and joined us. Your father and mother came and brought you. I went to discuss with them before you came here. So everybody was in agreement with you coming here and being a part of what we're doing. So not only are you only learning how to cook and serve and those things, or have you been introduced to some other things? Because at Born Again Africa, we do African Unity Day. When my mother was alive, she liked to involve you young ladies into doing the poetry and also learning things about black people. And that's one of the important things that we like to try to share, through our library and our DVDs and the study groups that we used to host here, so that we introduce not only those in the community, but also our staff to that type of information. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And sometimes maybe you may forget those things that you learned.
No.
You can. It's possible. You could forget. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had that experience. Did you go on the trip to Asin Manso? No. Okay. Nonetheless, so okay. So those things that my mother had kind of involved you in, and the rest of our staff. What did you learn from those things?
Yes. I've learned a lot from mom. She even told me something about slave trade. Yes. And she even involved me to recite a poem named Lost Africa.
Okay. Then you recited that at AU Day.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And recently, Mariama was here, and it was kind of a slow day. So Mariama came in, hey uncle, I want to watch this movie. And she showed me this movie called Goodbye Uncle Tom. And I immediately saw it and I knew exactly what it was. And I said, oh, Mariama, you know, that's a very sad movie. Are you sure you want to watch that movie? She said, yes. Let's see. So, when she got some free time, she came and watched the movie. And I didn't watch it with her. I wanted her to kind of absorb the movie by herself. It's kind of a movie, you know, you have to take your time with it. If you know Goodbye Uncle Tom. After she watched Goodbye Uncle Tom, she came and said, no, I watched it. And I said, oh, well, I'll talk to you about it later. Later, before I decided to show her Birth of a Nation. That is the Nat Turner movie, a movie about Nat Turner. And she watched that movie. It's very hard to watch that movie and not cry. It's a very sad movie. Yeah, but it's a part of our story. And since living in Ghana, I've learned that a lot of Ghanaians don't know much about our story there. So through our relationships here, we want to be able to educate people and introduce them into some of the things and how we are reconnecting ourselves to Ghanaians or Africans in general. So, Mariama, what did you think of that movie? Which movie did you like the best? Goodbye Uncle Tom or Birth of a Nation?
Birth of a Nation.
Why did you like that movie?
I like that movie because sad things happen in it, and things that I don't know, I've learned a lot from it. How we should treat human beings. Yes.
How we should treat human beings. Early on, I was asking you, you know, through the movie, did you see a difference between, you know, in school, I'm sure you've seen a world map.
Yes.
So you know that the continent of Africa is where black people are living, mainly. Did you know that there were black people living outside of the continent of Africa?
Yes, I know.
You know? And what parts of the world? Where? You don't know. You're not sure. Okay. So, those parts of the world, you know, black people are living in, sometimes you wonder how they got there. So through that movie, Goodbye Uncle Tom, it kind of shows you how black people left from this area to that area of the world. And I don't think it necessarily in the movie it shows the map, but maybe, I don't know if you know this, but in Ghana here, that's where a lot of people have come from. Many of the slave castles, I think there are at least 32 of them in Ghana itself. Can you tell us what you have learned about the slave trade in your school?
I've learned that we should not discriminate, and so everybody must be treated equally, as it is stated in the Constitution, 1992 Constitution, that equality before the law. Everybody must be treated equally. I don't think we should discriminate and maltreat human beings. And even when I watched the movie, I saw some people, some white men selling human beings, your fellow human beings. You didn't create any human being, and so you don't have to sell human being. And so, yes, it's a sad movie for me.
A very sad movie for me too. And I think most people will see it as a very sad movie. But you know, it's a part of history that we also have to not forget, or we may be doomed to repeat it. So I wanted to get an opportunity to share our discussion and some of the discussions that we have here at Born Again Africa with